Okay, be advised, enemy tank operating in your area.
Hit the tank! Objective Alpha is under enemy control.
All squads, objectives have been marked. Secure and hold those positions. Hostiles are inbound.
We have lost control of Charlie.
Cover me! 26
Attack support is needed on the marked objective. Attention! Bravo has been lost.
all those poor guys. Jesus Christ, the artillery. The artillery is God.
Hold it.
Jesus Christ. You'd be better off like fucking shooting at him at this point. Jesus. Their artillery is on point.
You don't have the gun.
Hey, main A company with me. Main A company. Main A company.
Fall back. Come on, everybody. Come on, let's go.
Get out of here.
Let's go. Come on. Come on. We're gonna have to make a move as one team. Don't go all the way to spawn. Stay right here. Stay right here. Stay here.
That's trade us. I hate
It's over. Guys, I think we're done. I think we lost.
Don't reload up here. Do not reload up here.
You're good, boys. Keep it steady. There you go. Up and over. There's the good lads. Come on, lads. Up and over. This way, boys. You're with the company. We're going to the southeast, south. Follow me. There you go.
Boys need to keep up your fucking fire.
In response to harassing sharpshooter fire coming from the apple orchard near the Piper farm, the 7th Maine, under command of Major Thomas Hyde, was ordered to clear the sharpshooters out. Hyde was confused by Colonel Irwin's orders, considering the obvious presence of a considerable number of rebels dug in around the farm just behind the orchard, and the 7th Maine barely had 181 men to its roster. Despite this, they advanced, and all alone they successfully managed to clear out the sharpshooters. But they were caught in a deadly crossfire that, even despite the expert maneuvers by Major Hyde to help his troops avoid the worst of it, would result in less than 70 managing to make it back to friendly lines. Colonel Irwin would be removed from command shortly after. This last bit of fighting in the northern part of the battlefield, which had been advised more by John Barleycorn than by sensible military tactics, was shortly followed by one last surprise General Lee still had left to play for the battle. Far to the southwest, General A.P. Hill and his light division had been left behind in Harper's Ferry to parole the 15,000 Union prisoners taken in the siege, and by late afternoon had finally arrived to help the endangered southern flank of Lee's line. His troops, then clad in part with captured Union uniforms, would serve as a nasty surprise on the left flank of General Burnside's 9th Corps as they attempted to assault Sharpsburg. It would be a bloody revelation for several New Englander regiments.
Also an officer. But, okay, looks like Gerard's
Go
gonna be on the
fucking-
right.
Yeah, we'll go left. We'll go left. We're gonna shift
Stay in
left.
the cornfield and just skirmish from the corn. That way.
Yeah, that's too.
That's what I recommend.
Okay,
I'll help
okay.
defend
Yeah,
the
we'll
right
skirmish.
fly.
Let's
move. Let's go.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. We're moving up, A Company, Connecticut.
Double quick on your CO.
Let's go.
Gentlemen, get into that big line with your comrades.
Get your reloads on the line, full hits.
Flags in the rear.
Everybody gets a medal.
What up, boys? We're gonna fucking win this.
Get your reloads, get your reloads.
Let's get it, Arthur.
Don't go in there shooting blanks.
Get it, man.
Like I did in your mom last night.
All right. Hey, gents, make sure these ranks are single. Make sure you have a single rank.
Kill some
Don't shoot
inbreds
behind each
today.
other. Make the
Oh, that was great.
Speaking of lines, we're gonna set up in skirmish order on the left. We really ought to spread
skirmishing
out.
order.
On the
Back
left
up,
Spreading
side.
it out.
Spread her out.
Company, left face, double click on your CO.
Left face.
Press T, follow your star.
By the right, into skirmishing order. Spread it out. 3-man space.
Facing southwest. There's companies far left, but I do not want you shooting at them. You get the enemies in front of us and over the hill on the right. Gentlemen, this company in front of us is a little exposed. We will advance up. We will focus those guys to our right. Everybody, once you have reloaded, move up to the line in front of you.
Double put. Still aim. Keep your space.
responding.
Keep it. That's right. That's right.
Move right.
That's to the left. Morale is high. Right here. Blue and red flags out there. South, southwest. Fire up
Southwest, enemy.
Gentlemen, we are firing south. That blue flag means y'all aim low, guys. Aim low. You can shoot through the hay piles. They aren't gonna stop your bullets.
Sprint, we're gonna put back move out, get out of here, fall back, get out of here.
Go right.
Fence, aim low. Fire well under the fence. Aim very low. Aim very low.
I can't feel my leg! Why can't I feel it?
Everybody get in the wood. Draw, we got a mass up here. Let's attack point by just charging through the woods. Let's take all the ground ahead of us and then go left.
We're gonna be aggressive. I understand.
We need everybody here, gentlemen. If you have not fixed your ammo,
Say that you didn't.
you can't waste time getting
Fix
shot,
them, boys. Fix them.
Gentlemen, break there. Charge directly ahead.
Ah, my man Zafar. Glad to see you.
Coffee? I've got a fresh pot.
Thanks. Can't imagine what hoops you jumped through to get the coffee. Let alone the spices.
Every little joy is a candle. The more you light, the more life's darkness wanes.
Zafar and his metaphors. But you're right. The dark days are definitely upon us.
I was so worried about you, my friends. We couldn't contact the Piranha. Eros went silent. There was all kinds of speculation.
What exactly?
Talk about some outbreak and quarantine. All the while, the UN and Mars issue no official statements. As if they were blindsided by all of this.
We're not sure what happened there exactly, but the quarantine is definitely just a cover.
Is that why you're alone? Without Vic and the others?
Yes, no one else survived. They blew up the Piranha when it was leaving. Whoever destroyed the station didn't want witnesses. We didn't know these guys like you did, Zafar. Still, we're so sorry.
Such cruel irony. Not to die in combat, but on vacation. Report to Director O'Connell ASAP. I just have one question. Is this ship yours?
You could say that. She was our ticket off Eros.
She can be legally recognized as yours by right of salvage. If the previous owners are dead, of course.
Oh, they are.
You'll have to tell me that story later. Right now, this ship needs a checkup and a reprogrammed transponder.
We haven't decided what to do with the ship yet.
Okay. Just let me know. But I'd still like to inspect her if you don't mind.
Well, a checkup never hurt, right? If you don't mind, we'd really appreciate it. Sorry, but we need to go now. O'Connell's waiting.
Luna always carries with it the tides. I wish I knew what it is you carry. Good luck.
So, next up, report to the boss. Let's go visit Larry. Stop by and say hello? You think he'll be glad to see you? I called him a pain in the ass. I want to say sorry.
And now for Belter today. The explosion of the ice hauler Sandustry has caused a water supply crisis on Ceres and renewed discussion over the inevitability of military conflict in Mars.
Sir.
Here you are. I want an explanation. Where's Vic? Where's the Piranha? What's with the new ship in my damn stable?
The Piranha was destroyed, sir. Captain Barros and the whole crew died in the line of duty.
What? What the? Who we up against?
They didn't exactly introduce themselves. The station was infected by an unknown bioweapon, presumably. It was a planned op. A bunch of guys with guns assured word didn't get out. They're the ones who destroyed the Piranha. The ship we escaped on belonged to them. We fought our way on board.
Wait. The news is saying there was an outbreak. HQ reported that even our UN contact doesn't know the whole story. Not a word about shots fired. Or ships being destroyed. Only the quarantine.
Quarantine, yes. But this disease, or whatever it is, was brought there on purpose. We barely escaped.
An outbreak? The Piranha? This is insane.
You know, I'm not gonna waste time convincing you. We were to report on the Piranha's status, which we did.
This isn't a report. It's complete bollocks. Why should I believe you?
Sir, please listen. An unknown ship is approaching the station. Appeared right in front of us. The radars were clear.
To take what I'm on patrol. 2 criminals have taken refuge at your beat. I'm going to arrest them for stealing Protogen Company property.
Protogen? I remember that brute. We saw her on Eros.
Sir, somebody hacked our comms. And not only that, the docking system isn't responding. They want to...
We are preparing to board the station and commandeer our ship. Do not interfere.
We took their ship, but it was our only chance at survival.
And now they're here, boarding my station, handing out orders. Protogen will easily turn this into a massacre if they want.
They're the ones who destroyed Eros. And now they come for us? If you hand us over, we're done for.
I can't. Shit. I'm responsible not only for you, but for the whole station full of other people. What do you want from me?
Cover us. Order everyone to take arms and defend the station. We'll all have a chance at surviving if everyone backs us up. Even if you surrender the station peacefully, Protogen won't just fly away. We witnessed what they did on Eros, and they'll kill anyone we've had contact with.
Can they really do this?
They hacked our comms instead of contacting you officially. That doesn't bother you at all?
Like hell, I'm going to give up my station without a fight.
Thank you, Oscar. We won't forget this.
Now, climb into the vent, get to your ship, and good goddamn riddance. We'll cover you.
Thank you, sir. And see you around.
Engaging hostiles. Lethal force authorized.
Cover me!
Target in sight. Engaging. I'm injured. Need covering fire.
Advance!
We can't hold this position. Time to flush you out.
Cover me!
Can't get there.
Get down! I think we're good, Commander.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Den. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Den. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus, when I'm not being interrupted.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide. Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
That's nothing. I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
5 times? Why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like keepers offer an explanation for what they're doing.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the Council.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the Council waiting.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Sometimes 1,000 people must die so 1,000,000 can live.
But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove Saren, but I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, specters. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Greetings, mercenary. Welcome to our faction. It is represented by blue on the map, while the enemy is represented by red. The objective of this operation is to initiate an assault on the enemy bases and neutralize them before they can destroy ours. The deployment panel at the bottom displays the current score for each faction. The first team to reach the maximum score will emerge victorious. Points are awarded for every enemy base eliminated. To begin, select a mission or location on the Star Map or Missions tab, and then choose a ship and its loadout in the deployment panel at the bottom of your screen. When you are prepared, click the deploy button to enter the theater of war and join a battle. Good luck. Attention all units. The engagement has commenced. The objective of the opposing forces is to neutralize the station's core reactor. Presently, it is safeguarded by an impenetrable force field. In order to deactivate the force field and initiate their assault on the core reactor, the enemy will likely attempt to deactivate the shield generators. It is imperative that all generators be protected, as well as the station defenses and the external shield. Disrupt their offensive and eliminate their carrier to nullify their momentum. Good luck, soldiers.
Reporting aviators. 3 hours ago, the Japanese Maritime Self-Defense Force reported a Pax carrier off the